Okay, you love Africa. I saw that you have a tattoo on your back.
Oh, so you went through my whole, you went through all my shit.
Through everything.
Really? And what did you find in your research?
That you love Africa. I saw that you've been to, is it Kigali, Tanzania, and then you have an African map tattoo on your back.
How do you?
It's really cool.
So that's how you know I love Africa.
Yeah, because you embrace it. Like even your necklace is an African map.
I love it.
Hi all, so I wanted to come in and talk about this, the real reason Austin is in Africa, because Austin is trying to make it look like he is in Africa because he loves Africans, or because he loves Africa, or because he loves to be around black people. There was this video he made a few days ago where him giving the reasons why he loves being in Kenya.
Hello everybody, it's Auston Holleman, and today I want to do another update video on why I'm in Nairobi, Kenya for my second time this year, and I'm here for at least a month this time. I'm going on my 4th week. I think next week is my 4th week here, so I've been here 3 weeks, and I wanted to give you guys an update after 30 days in total of being in Nairobi of this year, why I'm moving to Nairobi to stay for, I don't know permanently, but I'll be here for a while for sure. Number one, and this is just an update video, so you may have heard some of the same talking points from my older video, but I'm just updating. I'm going to keep updating every so often so you guys can get my real-time experience on how I feel. But I feel like I fit right in this country, in this city, and it's better to be around my own kind. What do I mean by my own kind? I mean black people.
And one of the reasons he gave was like, something like, I want to be among my own people. I'm like, no, that's not the reason you are. The implication in that video is that he is in Kenya because he wants to be among black people. But that's not the reason he is in Kenya. That's not the reason he is in Africa. The reason he is in Africa is because he got chased out of Brazil. Austin, the place Austin wants to be in, the place Austin wants to live in, the country he wants to spend the rest of his life is Brazil. But Brazil chased him out. He is a persona non grata in Brazil. That's why he is in Africa. He is not in Africa because he loves Africa. He's in Africa because the country he loves chased him out. I don't know if you guys know this, but Austin had made a video interviewing Brazilian women and basically suggesting that they are easy access for sex, and that offended Brazilians, and there was a huge backlash. He was on the news in Brazil. He was like trending in their social media. He was getting a lot of death threats. He was so scared. He even made a video apologizing. He made a video apologizing in English. He made a video apologizing in Portuguese. I mean, that is how much trouble he got in. And he had to leave in a hurry. And he said when he left and he got into the plane, he was still worried that they're gonna stop the plane and come arrest him. He was talking about how the flight attendant rechecked his passport. He was scared because he thought someone had told her to go check if that was Austin, and I guess he was scared of getting arrested. So that is what he is. That's why he is in Africa, because for the country he wants to live in is Brazil. He says Brazil is his personal paradise. He had a video where he says that he should have been born in Brazil. He says that he feels like being born in America was not right. Like he believes that he should have been born in Brazil. That's how much he loves Brazil. Like I said, he calls it his personal paradise, and he got kicked out of his personal paradise because this guy is so immature. He doesn't know when to stop, because he has the tendency to keep doing an action as long as it gets a positive reaction from his viewers. He doesn't have this capability to say, well, you know what, I have to stop here, even though people like what I'm doing, but this is the boundary. I'm not gonna go beyond this. Then that is why he got in trouble in Brazil, because he keep on pushing this, Brazilians are easy to to get along with, but he pushed it to the maximum, to the extreme, where he made it look like, if you are a man and you show up in Brazil, you will have sex with the first woman you come across with. So that's why he got kicked out of Brazil. But that's none of I mean, he got. I don't even care why he got kicked out of Brazil. But the main point is he got kicked out of Brazil. When he got kicked out of Brazil, he went to Asia, and in Asia, there is another lie he tells, that the reason he didn't date in Asia is because he doesn't find Asian women attractive. He likes to say, Asian women are not his preference, and that's also a lie. That's not the reason he was not able to date in Asia. I mean, if you don't like Asian women, why would you go to Asia? And he didn't go to Asia just because he was kicked out of Brazil. But even before he went to Brazil, while he was in America, he was saying that his plan was to go to Brazil and then go to Asia. So he was traveling for sex. So if you were planning to travel to Asia, it means that you like Asian women. I mean, you don't go to Asia to find black women or to find Brazilian women. You go to Asia because you like Asian women. So that idea that he was not dating in Asia because he didn't like Asian women is a lie. So, but what happened in Asia, the real thing that happened in Asia was that the Asian women were fetishizing him. That is he actually said that a lot of times, and that's the real reason. Not because he didn't like them, but because they were fetishizing him. Like they were asking him to dress like a rapper, like to talk like a rapper. They were like fetishizing him, and he didn't like that, and he shouldn't. No black person should date anyone that wants to fetishize them. That is the real reason. So what happened now is that he wants to go back to Brazil. He can't because Brazil is trying to arrest him. He doesn't like it in Asia because the Asian women are not treating him like a human being. They are treating him like a black American. For them he is just a black person with an American accent. So what he did was go to Africa. That's the real reason he went to Africa. He didn't go to Africa because he likes Africa. He went to Africa as a last resort. He didn't have nowhere else to go. So we should not be, deceived by his lies. He is not in Africa because he loves Africa, or he loves African women, or he loves African in general. He is there because he has nowhere else to go. Anyway, let me know what you think, because this guy is just a pest.